Awesome. Okay, it's telling me now that we're live for everybody and recording. Hi, Karen. Oh, sorry to hear about the college. Um, Asia from Vancouver. Cool. I'm from Montreal. Biz development. Okay, great. I think this webinar will be useful for you. Internet marketing, education, business owner. Hi, Ryan. Um, awesome. So basically, a bunch of from what I understand of all of your different positions. You're mostly people that are making videos, maybe sharing it with prospects or educational videos. So I think this webinar will be useful for you. It should be a short webinar, and I'm gonna try to make it, tailored to the people in the room. We'll also send you a recording afterwards. I'm gonna talk about video in general and Zight. If some people are customers, some are not of ours. But I just want to show you basically what we do and ways that we can maybe help you do your work better with our new AI options that we added recently. So let's get started. So Zight AI, I wrote do more with less. That's of course one of the ways everybody sees AI. The idea is we at Zight want to automate as much as we can of what you're doing. We're an app for context. Today we're gonna walk through a few use cases. I'll show you how you can automate some of the work that you're probably already doing with Zight or you want to do with Zight. Security, I just want to share with you, some tidbits about what you can expect and what's next in Q&A. So if you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I have Sandra that is with me and looking at the questions in case I'm not looking at them, but I see both your questions and my screen. So, I can keep going and just look at your questions once in a while. So the reason I mentioned, helping you with videos, Zight does a lot of things today. We're basically trying to be like an all-in-one tool. You capture anything and you share it really quickly. So screenshots, screen recordings, GIFs, video editing, annotation. The idea is that in the future, all of these would be automated and basically automated in your workflow. So taking a screenshot right now just gives you a screenshot that you can share, but I want to give you much more with what you're capturing. So we're available on Mac, Windows, Chrome. The features I'm going to show you today are available for all of these different platforms because it's going to be more on the web. So after you make a capture, then we're going to process it with the AI that we have. So a few common use cases that I see in the chat, most of the jobs or the different positions that people use Zight with are training and onboarding. So if you're in education, if you're providing, content and documentation, it's useful to capture videos. Troubleshooting, it's also great to show someone, maybe a customer, even if you're in sales. I see my sales team doing that sometimes, just helping you guys, just showing, okay, you might be having an issue, here's how it should work, and basically showing the customer how they can probably fix their problem. Updates and presentations, if you're in business development or an educator, that's also in product, that's what I use Zight for. And relationship building, basically making videos more personal. Whenever people see you versus read a 30-page document, it's really two different levels of being personal. The reason I'm bringing this up is that all of these different categories can be improved with AI in some shape or form. So training and onboarding, it can be really painful to do everything manually. You create training videos, you rename them, you try to classify them, you try to put them somewhere where your team will find them. That's really tough today, and it's something that we want to help with. Troubleshooting also, if you make troubleshooting videos for a customer, and then you make the same one for another customer, and then the same one for a third one, it can be really helpful for you to be able to reuse videos. A lot of our customers basically make tailored videos for customers because it's quick to do, but honestly, after I'll show you a bit the different features that are available. It should help you find them better and then reuse them more often, which should save you time. Um, Updates and presentation and relationship building. Whenever you share content that you create, a lot of the times it can just say screenshot 2024 or video 2024. Not useful for everybody. One of our old colleagues, he was before our features came out, he kept sending us a lot of 5-10 minute videos, and I didn't know what was in the video until I started watching the whole video. So some of the features honestly can help you with summarizing videos, adding context to videos, so you don't have to go through those 10 minutes times 10 times a week. That's a lot of content to watch when you don't even know what it's about. I don't think I presented myself, but my name is Finn and I'm on the product team. So I'm not trying to sell you on what we offer today. I'm really trying to make you give you tools to automate your workflows, basically. So when we started to look into how to make your lives easier with AI, the main angle we tried to look at was what can we automate so you save time, whether you're a sales rep, a product manager, a customer success team, marketing team. Everybody here is probably interested in AI, has used some kind of ChatGPT or Claude or all of the different tools out there. The problem with those is that you need to copy paste whatever content, go on the tool, and maybe paste some result and then come back. It's a lot of time consuming back and forth. Whereas what we're trying to do is really integrate some AI within our product. So if you're in sales, a few use cases that we've seen users do is generate summaries and transcriptions really quickly. That's one of the key features that we have today with our AI features. So you record a meeting or you record a webinar like this one. You basically don't want to listen to me and every single detail that I'm going to give you. You just want to see roughly what I'm going to talk about. You could just record this call and in a few minutes after the meeting, just get a summary of here are the 3 things Serafin was talking about, and here is how to get it. So summaries, transcriptions, and get key insights, that is one of the most common use cases that we've seen, where sales reps, for example, after a call would take a recording, have a summary of that recording, and then sending back to the customer. So this really shows that as a salesperson, you listen to your customers, you know exactly what's coming up. And I actually have an example here from one of our users who was basically telling me, so I will not play you the whole videos, but he started using some AI to his videos that are basically transcribing the videos and summarizing them. And what he's been doing was next to the transcription, so let me share with the video. If it's your video, you have a copy transcription button. And he basically copied this, put it in ChatGPT with a custom prompt that he made. So that generates to him a short summary of what he does, how he can help the customer, and then he would attach the Zight video, the full Zight video, plus a custom personalized message. So there's a lot of things that you can automate this way, which are really, really useful. If you have questions, if you want me to go deeper on some of these, let me know. Make your videos easier to consume. That's, I would say, the second big part of Zight AI, which is if I share with you, as I mentioned before, a 10-minute video, I don't tell you what it is. Currently in Zight, it would just say video 2024. Now it's automatically adding a title, a description, and a transcription. If you share it in an email or in Slack or Teams, now it shows the title. So you can read report for this feature, and you know exactly what it's about, and you can decide to watch it now or later. So it's really helpful for people that you're sending videos to. So yeah, really, it's two ways. It's one, it's helpful for you to add content on the video, and second, it's really useful for the person receiving the video that can then better see what it's about. So it should help you get a lot more views and a lot more interactions. Product managers, I'm a product manager, and a lot of times I record videos. Sometimes, you know, English is not my first language, so I write quite a bit, but I might have syntax issues or I might have things that people don't always understand. So having a video is really helpful for people so they can read or see me explain exactly what's going on. Sometimes they just open the video and they don't even play it. They just look at the transcript to see, what did Seraphin actually said? Is this what he wrote? Okay, now I understand it better. So it's adding a little bit more context. So product manager, it's really useful. Customer success team, I don't think I've seen anyone in customer success yet in the chat. Let me know. But if you're taking calls with customers, similar to the sales reps, you can record a meeting, take some meeting notes with Zight, and then make sure that you have some follow-ups on those. So our customer success team, for example, if we go on a call with you, we're going to have a video most likely, and we'll tell you, you know, can we record this call? Yes. So then the customer success team gives me a lot of context about what the feature requests were, exactly what did the customer say. So with a transcript, it's perfect because I can know exactly what was said in a meeting without watching a two, three. Sometimes it's like 20 minutes, 30-minute videos times 10 videos. So it's a lot of time. Marketing team, we have Sandra in the call here, who is our product marketing manager. There's a lot of content creation automation that you can do with it. We are recording podcasts, for example, right now with Zight called Inside the Workflow. I didn't want to plug it, but we have a podcast, and it's really useful whenever we record our own podcast to have a transcript of the podcast. You can copy paste it and in ChatGPT and maybe ask to write a blog post about it. So really, really useful. Whatever tool you're using, if you record with Zight a video or a meeting or an explanation, you can then put that content onto ChatGPT and then ask it, write a blog post in the formal tone and use this video content. So it's really, really useful to give you a base to work on later. You now have a full transcript on all your videos, and you can create content. I think I talked about a lot about the different features without explicitly listing them. So what we have today is an add-on. Again, whether you buy it now or later, I just want you to know the kind of automation that you could do with your videos. We currently have an add-on. It's $4 per user per month if you take it yearly. So a small add-on on top of your plan. But what it gives you is those automatically generated video titles, automatic transcriptions and captions. These are top two most requested automations. So if you're one of these people, feel free to take a look at it. Automatic summarization. So it's going to give you the description. The transcription follows your language. So I'm a French native speaker. I record sometimes some videos with my wife for a business, and then we just, it does a transcript in French. So when we say it follows your language, for now, it doesn't translate it into another language. But if I'm speaking French, the transcript will be in French. If I'm speaking Portuguese, transcript will be in Portuguese. Once that is done, all of this is in your video. Another good thing is that it makes your content searchable. So before with Zight, or right now, if you look at your account, you probably have a lot of files called video 2024 August, 2024 May. And in a year from now, it's going to be really hard to find a sales call or something really specific unless you went back and manually edited it. Now that we do these automatic title and description, you can search those videos again. So instead of recreating it and wasting some time, this can be really helpful. I'm thinking, whether you're in sales, customer success, whenever you do the same task often, instead of re-recording a video and, trying to look good, putting everything again, maybe you already recorded this specific video that you wanted to make. I do this quite a lot, where I, for example, have a video ready to go for our Chrome app, for our Windows app, for features. So as a product manager, I need to explain features. So a lot of features, I already have a video ready to go. So when someone from the team is like, can you explain to me how this works? Great, here's a video. I don't even have to re-record it again. And the transcription can be editable. So I think I'm done, with listing all of the different features. We'll add more features at the same price over time. This is one of our top users, Drodio. These AI features you guys built are amazing for my use case. I send a lot of videos. Basically, that's what he was the one telling me, that a lot of the videos he was sending are not nice to the other people because unless they watch it all, they don't know what's in it. Whereas scrolling through transcription is good. Summarized in Portuguese. That's why I use Portuguese as an example. It follows your language. Oops, sorry. And the summary is awesome. So everybody has different preferred features there. But the main thing you gotta remember is that in general, it helps with automating your video sharing. So improve searchability. I'm gonna make it a little bit more visual going forward. But this is one of my video. Head of product uses Zight for clear communication. I did not write this. This was a 4-minute video where I basically talked about Zight. And then I now have a title, I have a summary. So in this video, Finn, head of product at Zight, explained how he uses Zight to communicate with his team. All of this actually looks pretty good for a marketing video. And it's not something that I wrote, because rewatching the video, rewriting it would be time consuming. I also have captions and transcription. So I will actually show you this actual page. This is the same video, but actually, this is the same video. You have a title, a description. I actually regenerated a different title than the screenshot you saw before, and the transcription. So this is 4 minutes, and sometimes you can even just do Command F and search for Zendesk. Okay, here I talked about Zendesk, and you can click on these timestamps, which will bring you straight up at the right place in the video. So I can explain here and see exactly where I was talking about Zendesk. So it basically helps you search faster content you previously created. All right. So I think the next slides. Yeah. Okay. I think I will jump straight to, while we're on this page, I'm going to show you that sometimes the AI doesn't understand that Finn, I spell it P-H-I-N. That's just a little particular thing that the AI could not have known. You can edit all of the different mistakes that you see, or you can just remove a sentence if you don't like it. There's a lot of correction that we allowed. That was one of the main feedback we got during our beta period. Here I have 304 views, and I really don't want these 300 people to see a misspelled name of my company. So this happens with Zight. It's a particular name. CloudUp used to work better, but Zight always is written Z-Y-T-E or Z-I-T. So here I can just correct it pretty quickly. Finn, Zight, and Zights. And one thing that we want to add later on is the ability to remember your corrections. Right now you can correct it, but it doesn't save them anywhere. the idea is let's keep like your company name. If you work at Google and it's always misspelled, then you can say Google, remember this, and it's going to train the AI on being much better the next time around. And you can see here, my name is Finn, and I'm the head of product at Zight. So 2 mistakes here. No worries. We do have a way to either regenerate if you really don't like the transcript that was generated. Sometimes just clicking once on regenerate can help you start fresh and just get another take from the AI. Sometimes it helps with some mistakes. Or if you made too many corrections and you just want to start, you can always start over here. So if you want to correct a line like this, you can just click on correct, which goes into correction mode. You can then select any of the different lines and just do your correction. There you go. So I'm mentioning this because it is kind of part of the AI workflow. If you work with our AI tool, you need to know quickly, how to correct mistakes that the AI might have done. You even see a little pencil here telling you this was edited, and then apply, and there you go. One thing that we do as well is we update the caption. So if I refresh, my name is Finn. Yeah. So my name is Finn, and I'm head of product at Zight. So this got corrected, and whenever you're going to share your video, the captions will be up to date. I want to show you something really cool too. So one, we just added these forward, backward settings. So these are really useful to quickly navigate through your video and check that all the captions are looking good on your end. And we also can change the playback speed, and we remember the playback speed. So if you're someone like me that doesn't want to watch, a 20-minute video fully, you just want to speed it up a little bit, we'll remember it. We also have this option. By default, whenever you share video, the captions are off, but your users can just enable the English captions here. So fairly straightforward, but I just want to mention it that this is, if you don't see the captions, this is why. You just need to enable them. And then we save the settings for your future visits. So there you go. You have now a transcript that is usable. You can just share the video with your team, with your customers. So transcription, captions, title, summary. Those are the main 4 things right now that are being automated. I have here like before and after, but the thinking here is that all your newly created videos will have captions and transcription. We don't yet propose you to do it backwards. Like if you have thousands of videos on your account, I think that would be a feature going forward where you'll be able to do so. But for now, we only do it on newly created videos. It supports 50 language. It's really quite fast. I put within seconds. Basically, it's not real time. It just takes a few seconds after you're done creating your video. So still, a lot more accessibility and a lot more time saved. So I went through editing, so I can skip those. I did, instead of boring slides, I gave you a live demo, which is much better. But once that content is created, you can copy it, put it into ChatGPT, or just correct it. You can really manipulate that content. I'm going to end with privacy and security. So, we are a company that lets you capture video screenshots. So we have a lot of customer data. We have a lot of features that I won't go into about privacy and security. We're not getting worse by adding AI. We're trying to make sure all your data is not being used to train any AI whatsoever. And we actually never store the data on these AI services. We just call the service, it gives us the response, but they don't store the videos on their end. So yeah, just wanted to make that clear. That was a really important point for us whenever we added the feature. What's next? So we have some features mainly related to, again, better organize your content, better search it, and automate a lot of it. So we'll add in the same add-on, same package price, we'll add more search, more ways to search. So let's say we're going to add some features like chapters. It's going to add chapters title. Maybe those will be searchable. So in a video, like if you ever Googled something to fix in your house, sometimes it tells you a specific chapter on your YouTube video. That's where we want to get to. So chapters here on the right, you can actually see them. It's going to be really clear whenever you share a video to someone, the different sections. So they can jump straight ahead to the section that is useful to your viewers. If you do, for example, educational content, you can always, talk about different topics. Let's say I record this webinar. There will be a section about video editing. There will be a section about what's next. So it's going to really properly segment the video without you having to do anything. I've seen some customers doing manually in the description field. It's really painful. Translate into any language. So as I mentioned, if you speak French, it's going to write the transcription in French. However, what we want to be able to is, if it's in French, switch to Portuguese and switch back and forth. So that will increase the reach of your video. So if it's a marketing video, any kind of presentation, you can now use this in any other language. All right, organize and search anything. This is one that I'm really excited about. If it's something that interests you, please write to me, write in the comments. We actually are in some testing phases for this feature. The idea is every image you've ever taken, you will now be able to search for it. So right now, a lot of the screenshots have a name like this long, really long, impossible to find. I've heard some feedback that, people would spend a lot of time going through each page of their dashboard trying to find a screenshot from 2 years ago. The idea here is being able to be like the Google Photos for your pictures, where you'll just be able to say, send me a screenshot of my the Zight.com homepage, and then you'll see all of the Zight.com homepage screenshots over time. So if you're a marketer, if you're in product, it's really useful to be able to see the history of something, or search for a specific email or something that was said somewhere and you remember you took a screenshot of it. You'll be able to find it really quick. I'm really, really excited about this one because it makes your thousands of captures useful. Again, you don't have to scroll through everything. That's why I always edit the title. Yeah, Ryan, you're right. Like today, you need to edit the title manually. What I want to add with this add-on is you can always just search for it, and we'll look at all the content in the screenshot and the title of the screenshot. So if you don't remember the exact title, but you remember you screenshotted a Google Doc, you could write Google Docs and we'll know that it's a Google document. So it's going to help you find things that probably you thought you lost or you forgot to edit the title. Detect and blur sensitive content for added security. So right now, a lot of our customers might screenshot some, support page that has some customer data, like, I don't know, last 4 digits of a credit card. It's not sometimes you do not want to show that, even though it's still secure. You do not want to show sensitive information. You just want to show the user that something is fine, or some steps. So what we want to be able to do is automatically detect sensitive content and blur it out. So it's going to be a setting, but the idea is, you can share safely, and your admin on your company maybe will be okay that you share Zight screenshot because they know you won't share sensitive info. So that is something that is coming soon. Auto editing will be more in 2025, but basically we want to be able to let you edit a video really quickly. There's a lot of things that we're exploring there, so I don't have a lot of details today. But if you have ideas, if you have scenarios that you think could be improved with the Zight, please write to me. Please write to. I think I'll put my email in the chat. Um, so this is my email, and this is feedback@zight.com, which will go to the whole product team, and we're all looking at your feedback coming in. Yeah, feedback@zight.com. Let me know if there's any of these that interest you, and I'll put you in a beta, or if you have other things that you keep doing over and over again. I really want to try to automate a lot of your manual processes. So Ryan, hopefully I'll automate your manually naming of screenshots, and you won't have to do it ever again. All right. Thank you, everybody. We're a bit over time, 2 minutes. I'll still be there a few minutes if you have any questions, but otherwise, thank you a lot for coming. I don't have elevator music while we're waiting, but thank you, everybody. Oh yeah, Ryan, please explain the cost. So the cost right now, it's if you take monthly, it's $5 per user per month. If you take it yearly, it's the equivalent of $4 per user per month. If you're a pro user, it's just the $4. If you're a team, then it's per user. Yeah, I see we can add it already. That's actually a great thing that I should have discussed. How do you get it? So today, if you go on your dashboard, and if you go on the plans, you can actually just request it. So it's right here, part of the plans page. You can add it on any plan. I think enterprise, you just need to be the admin on the plan, but you'll be able to see a button that says like opt-in, and that's it. I'm on the team plan, but I'm on the only user. Write to me and send me your email with the email above, and I'll make sure. If you're the only user, it should be fine. But I can make sure that you don't get billed for users you don't have. Yeah. If you see opt-in, that means you have a plan also that is a legacy plan, like a lifetime plan. Oh, nice. One of the creators of, yeah, cool. Tell me who it is in the email. The Yeah, so if you are on a plan that was like a legacy plan, I think it's going to say opt-in. You can right away click on this button, and I'll reach out to you and make sure that everything is set up. If you see buy now or add now, that means it's going to add it right away. Awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.